What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Philly Irish Drew Evo, co-host of the Shoe Shine podcast. We're on every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on YouTube and Periscope. So, everybody, this is like my very first live video on YouTube and everything. And I'm going to introduce myself the right way. I'm going to be straight up because people may watch me on the Shoe Shine podcast with Dave from the 408 and everything, but this is my own channel. And before I start doing the discussion about the Philadelphia Eagles, because I am from Philly, I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and I want to talk about the issues that have been going on with the Eagles recently and this past season. But first, I want to let you guys know right now, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Drew85. You can also follow me on Twitter at DrewEvo. And if you want to follow the Discord, you can go to my Twitter and follow me, and you can see my tweet about my Discord. You can go join my Discord and everything. It's all in the link in my bio and everything. So, first of all, this is really my very first official live on YouTube. I'm hoping to do a lot more of them. And what I want the channel to really be about is me putting gaming content on here eventually, doing unboxings of items that I got, doing reviews on like books, comics, animes, movies, whatever. And talk sports mainly. So we're going to talk sports, and we're going to talk about the Eagles. We're going to talk about my team and everything, my Philadelphia Eagles. And unfortunately, we're not in a good spot right now. And I'm going to tell you guys why and what are my thoughts about it and everything, what I think we can do to improve the situation. And hopefully things will get, as fans, we have to hope things get better for the Eagles. But I want to start off by saying, we had a really horrible season. We finished 4-11-1. We were posed to have a good record this past season and make the playoffs, possibly make a deep run, but that didn't happen. We just really had a lot of things didn't go our way. Carson Wentz digressed dramatically. He had a horrible year. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. This all started, in the past couple years, I really think that we were slipping. And I believe Howie Roseman, he never drafted well. I don't think Howie has never drafted well for us. That's first and foremost. Second of all, it seems like when he drafts, let's say if we're in the second round, he'll draft a guy that's that's projected to be like a fourth round pick and draft him in the second round. Like this past draft and everything, Howie Roseman, hit the whole draft made us scratch our heads because you had you could have traded down, you could have traded up to get CeeDee Lamb. You were in position to trade up for CeeDee Lamb. You had Justin Jefferson right there on a silver platter for you to draft him, but you chose to pass him and draft Jalen Reagor. And we all know what Justin Jefferson did. Justin Jefferson broke the rookie record. And probably, in my opinion, he was the offensive rookie of the year. So, and then with the second round pick, you would expect he would get another player, another weapon for Carson Wentz. He drafts a quarterback, Jalen Hurts. I don't understand. That's the one pick. That's the main pick. I don't understand. You're supposed to get you just signed your franchise quarterback to a $126 million contract. $100 million is guaranteed. And you draft a quarterback in the second round. But the main problem is it wasn't a need. And the thing is, Jalen Hurts wasn't projected to go in the second round. He was projected to go in the third or fourth round. And we took him. Some people will say, oh, it's because of the Cowboys wanted him. Oh, and then Howie Roseman wanted to bring up this quarterback factory bullshit. So everybody started thinking about Taysom Hill and everything. Like, oh, we're going to use him like that and everything. I'm like, I don't know. It was a stupid pick. I think we could have got possibly a Brandon Ayuk. And I think our receiving core would have been a lot better if we would have drafted Brandon Ayuk with Jalen Reagor. But the first round pick was horrible. I would have picked Justin Jefferson. Second round pick, I think I would have went with Quinn. He was the defensive player rookie of the year from Carolina, the safety. I would have picked him. So that's, and then you in the third round, you draft a linebacker, Davion Taylor. Davion Taylor was projected to go in the fifth round, guys. And scouts was saying that Davion Taylor wasn't going to be ready to contribute for at least 2 years. He might be able to be on special teams, but he's not going to be able to play a linebacker position on the field as a pro for at least 2 years. He wouldn't be ready to. He wouldn't be able to contribute like that. And he drafted him in the third round. It's a high because of I guess it was a hybrid safety, hybrid linebacker. He was a safety, then went to a linebacker. I felt it reminded him of Nick Gary a little bit, but it was a really bad draft. And then the year before, you could have had DK Metcalf and you drafted JJ Ortega right side, and we all know where JJ Ortega right side is, and we know what type of player he is, and it hasn't really helped us. Travis Fulgham has more career yards than JJ Ortega right side. So now we're going in here, and we're going in here, and we're seeing that some people are optimistic. Some people are worried. Is it what the hell's going on? But then as the season progressed, it looked like we were going to easily blow the Washington football team out. And we were up 17-7 at halftime. And it looked like we were on pace to blow them out. We were on pace to score like 30-some points, maybe 40 on this team. And they wound up beating us 27-17. We just completely shut down. The play calling was terrible in the second half. Like, a lot of shit went wrong that game. And like, okay, it wasn't no preseason anything. But it just got worse and worse. And then all this trouble started. So now our offensive line, we had 16 different starting offensive lineups this past season. And the thing is, like our two rookies, they were ranked in the top 10, top 15, top 10 every time they played. And yeah, Jerry Miranda at left tackle, he ranked in the top 10, sometimes in the top 5 in some weeks and everything. So, Jason Peters, he just got more money out of us because he said, I'll play left tackle. But tell you the truth, if you looked at it, Jason Peters should have never been playing. I think we should have never re-signed Jason Peters. I think we should have went and signed Corey Glenn. He was a better option. Jason Peters shouldn't even be playing anymore. He just gets hurt every other play. And he gave up, if you want to be honest, the most sacks on that offensive line, in my opinion, this past season. Like, Chase Young had a field day with him both times they played. So now we headed into the last, to the last couple of games. Carson Wentz gets benched and everything. Jalen Hurts comes in. He has one good game against the Saints. And I really believe after the Saints game, it was really like this kid, it's come like he's making mistake. Like he was below average to me. I didn't think he was playing that good. I thought that when he had protection, great protection, he ran away from that protection and he's out of the pocket and he made bad decisions. I know he's a rookie and everything, but but here's the thing. You have to I know we're trying to get footage, they didn't have footage, the Saints, on Jalen Hurts. They had a half game of footage on Jalen Hurts when they played. So they didn't really know what to expect. It was a track game. He played well. He had 100 yards. He had 100 yards. He had over 100 yards rushing. He had 162 yards passing. And the offense played well. Defense played well. But the games after, he just did not look good. Like in the Washington game, the last game of the season, he went like 5 for 20 before being taken out. He had only 2 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, but I didn't think it would be enough to keep him in the game to win the game because the passing game wasn't working at all. And the play calling was horrible. Doug's play calling was very horrible this year. Should he have gotten fired? No, I don't think. Here's the thing. The only way I thought he should have got fired if you were going to fire Howie Roseman. Because normally when you fire a head coach, you fire the GM that hired him. Howie Roseman hired him. He should have been fired. This is the 4th head coach that he's hired now. And it's crazy that he's been around this long, Howie Roseman. And it's so fucking crazy with Howie Roseman, man. Like I don't even know what to really say about this. I guess he has something on Jeffrey Lurie or something, man, but it's really that bad that when you guys see a non-football mind as a GM this long and kept his mind and kept his job this long, he has to have someone on the Yodo. But the thing is, when the year they won the Super Bowl, the year they drafted Wentz, he had Joe Douglas with him. Joe Douglas was a terrific football mind. He was the one that said you needed to draft Carson Wentz. He was the one that said you need to put these players, these pieces in with him. This was all Joe Douglas. Howie's been exposed now. Howie was exposed, in my opinion, for being a fraud. All he is a cap genius. But in the last couple years, he fucked up on the cap. He really fucked up on this cap. Right now, they're $54 million over the cap. $54 million. And that's because the cap is going to be, I think, small this year because of the pandemic and everything. I'm not sure why it's going to be small. Because there wasn't fans in a lot of games in attendance. So now we see that, the last game, of the last game of the season, Doug Peterson pulled Jalen Hurts and put Nate Stufffield in and say, I want to give him snaps. And everybody scratching their head, but everybody knows why you did it. You wanted to get the 6th pick. So now, you guys lost the game and everything, so the season's over. And this fan base, and let me tell you something, this fan base, I'm a diehard Eagle fan, but I'm going to be honest with you. This fan base and this Eagles team, they give up. Somebody has a bad year, they give up on them right away. They don't try to. The Eagles normally don't try to fix the person that had a bad year. They try to get rid of him. They'll try to get rid of him. And the fans is, oh, trade him, trade him. Carson Wentz had a horrible year, yeah, but you get a lot of quarterbacks have a bad fifth year. A lot of the greats did. A lot of the greats had a bad fourth or a bad fifth or a bad sixth year. Well, let's look at a couple. Like Peyton Manning, his fifth year. The Colts went 6-10. Peyton Manning had 26 touchdowns and 23 picks. Dan Marino's sixth year. He had 23 touchdowns and 26 picks. Dan Marino, a Hall of Famer, in his sixth season, had more picks than touchdowns. And then he bounced back. These guys bounced back. Brett Favre had multiple 20-plus interception seasons in his career. And that's and the problem is, when it comes to the Eagles fans, to the fans and everything, when it comes to the Eagles, a lot of times they want to give up on that player. They want them traded. They say trade Wentz. They say no, trade Carson Wentz. And the problem is, when you say, okay, trade Carson Wentz, but do you realize how big of a hit, of a cap hit, you're going to take for cutting him or trading him right now? $33.8 million. That's the cap hit for Carson Wentz right now. If they were to cut him or trade him, they would get hit for $33.8 million. Along with that $54 million they're already over the cap, they'll be 88, probably $89 million over the salary cap. That's the biggest hit in history, they say. But here's the thing. We're not in the worst cap situation out of all the teams. The worst cap situation is the Saints. They're over $100 million over the cap. They don't even look like they're going to contend this year because they got to get rid of a lot of their contracts. I don't think they're going to get rid of Michael Thomas. A couple of the defensive players. A lot of them, actually. And the thing about it is, he's due a bonus. He is due a bonus in March. They have technically 25 days to trade Carson Wentz and just take the $33.8 million cap hit. If they don't trade him by then and he gets his $10 million bonus, you trade him after that, your hit's no longer a $33.8 million cap hit. It's now a $54 million cap hit. And you are going to be $108 million over the cap. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. And I told a lot of people this. And people don't want to buy it because a lot of people, they're going to say, Carson didn't do this, Carson didn't do that. Oh, Jalen Hurts is the future. Oh, Carson Wentz ain't coming back from this. He's garbage. He wants out. How do you know he wants out of Philadelphia? Did he come out and say, hey, I want to get traded? No. All these stories are hearsay. Really. I wouldn't be surprised if Howie Roseman was leaking these stories out because now a couple of stories came out that Doug Peterson was already fired. They say Doug Peterson didn't want Jalen Hurts as the starting quarterback next year. He wanted Carson Wentz back as his quarterback. Howie Roseman was pushing for Jalen Hurts. And the question is, why, Harry? Why are you pushing for a second round quarterback that has 4 starts? That didn't really that went 1-4 in his 4 starts. That needs a lot of development still. Jalen Hurts is nowhere near ready to be a starting quarterback in this league. And I'm gonna be honest, if you push him in this situation, he's gonna be in the same position as Carson Wentz is next year. And we're gonna be saying trade Jalen Hurts. And it's gonna be in a worse situation, in my opinion. Because you can't build this team. You can't in order for you to break even, you have to get rid of all your big contracts. You have to get rid of Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, Zach Ertz, Alshon Jeffrey, Malik Jackson, Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks, just to break even. And to be able to sign the rookies that you drafted. So now he's in a worse situation. And this isn't the situation where you want to develop a quarterback in. If I was Jalen Hurts' agent, I want to trade. I believe Jalen Hurts needs to sit on the bench and learn more. Jalen Hurts is going to be doomed to fail here. Just like they're trying to say Carson Wentz doomed to fail. And here's the thing about this whole situation when it comes to Carson Wentz and everything. Yes, he's digressed. That is correct. But you have to give him the chance to bounce back. Other teams' quarterbacks had bad years. They gave him a chance to bounce back, and they bounced back. Some of them won championships. So now, why are we wanting to trade this quarterback that we just gave over $100 million to? Seriously. Why? A lot of you fans don't see it. You're naive. At the end of the day, the only chance this team has of winning soon is keeping Carson Wentz on this team and not taking no cap hit. Because you can have these guys redo their contracts with Wentz on this team still. And you'll be able to, and hopefully Howie doesn't mess this draft up. It's most likely he will. I have a feeling he's going to take a quarterback at number 6. I have a feeling he's going to draft Justin Fields with that number 6 pick. Quarterback factory, huh? Bunch of bullshit talk. That's what it is. Howie Roseman is an accountant. That's all he is. I don't understand how Jeffrey Lurie puts up with this dude for this long. It's a shame. Chip Kelly drafted better than Howie Roseman did. You know what happened before Chip Kelly took over the GM duties and everything? You know who was the first-round pick of the Eagles that Howie drafted? Marcus Smith. Marcus Smith wasn't even a first-round projection. Marcus Smith was a middle-of-the-pack second-round draft pick. And we know where Marcus Smith is now. He's not the league. He's out the league. So now we really have to figure this out. Now, there was reports coming out that they really cooled off on trading Carson Wentz. They really did. They cooled off trading Carson Wentz, on trading him. Like I said before, this is all over. This I don't think this they're going to trade him. I think the ones that will be traded at the end of the day will probably be Jalen Hurts. I go into Facebook Eagles groups and I see these posts. I saw someone put a post up yesterday, a video of Jalen Hurts during his 4 starts. I have to really say, I totally agree with the guy 100%. With the receivers we have right now, there is no way that Jalen Hurts will succeed here. So it's no way. Travis Fulgham had a great 4 games. Who's throwing the ball? Carson Wentz. And then when you had Alshon Jeffrey back in, you took away a lot of his time. And then I don't understand. He was the guy that was hot for you. I tell you the truth, Travis Fulgham could have a 1,000-yard season, man. I really thought you give this kid a big shot, man. I think this kid could have a 1,000-yard season. I think they should go after Chase, the wide receiver from LSU, with the 6th pick. Get Carson Wentz a weapon, man. Come on, Howie. Give him a freaking weapon. This situation is a freaking joke, and it's not even funny. Howie Roseman put this team, dug a hole, put this team in there, and put the fan base in there, and he's attempting to bury us all alive right now. You want to know why? Because he doesn't want nobody challenging his power. He's power hungry. He wants to show that the quarterback he picked can win. He wants to be creative with picks, and these guys don't work out. At the end of the day, we need to figure out what's going on. What are we doing? And then you can see if you're not trading Carson Wentz, he's your starting quarterback. We need to get set up. Carson needs to get with the players, with his receivers, practice, starts training a little bit. He's probably trained by himself, but trade with some of your receivers, man. You know, Jalen Hurts saying taking some receivers, but what happens if he's traded? You know, it's a shame. Like, one bad season, and then a lot of these people say that Carson's 21 touchdowns, 7 interception season, and his 27 touchdowns and 7 picks season with over 4,000 yards passing with practice squad players were bad years. How are they bad years? That's just nonsense. It just shows how stupid a lot of these people are. I laughed at a lot of these fans in these Eagles groups on Facebook. I really do. They say some funny shit, naive shit, in my opinion. Like I hear people all the time. Like I have coworkers tell me this shit. Really? You believe media all the time over this shit. The problem is, you guys say, oh, he's not Philly tough. All I'm saying is, if he's playing here this year and he comes back and kills it, I really think these people shouldn't get on. Keep that same energy, you know. If Carson Wentz comes here, stays here, comes back and has a Pro Bowl year, the guys that hate, the people that hate on him, better have that same energy still. Because right now, if we trade Carson Wentz to take this hit, we're gonna suck for the next 5 to 7 years. We're gonna be a 4 to 5 win team for the next 5 to 7 years. You can't even start a rebuild for at least 2 years. A proper rebuild. It's just so crazy. It's not even funny how bad of a situation that this Eagles team is in. And the thing is, they don't even have the worst cap situation. They might, after making this trade, if they wait and take that $54 million cap hit instead of the $33.8 million cap hit. All I'm saying is, I don't think a quarterback that's starting like Jalen Hurts would be a good fit here because he has a lot of development he has to do still. And this is a mess. I don't want this kid's career getting killed because of this mess, because of Howie Roseman's incompetence. This kid has a lot of potential. Jalen Hurts has a lot of promise, man, to be a good quarterback in this league. But this shit right here, putting him in this type of situation, man, this is going to remind me of fucking the Cleveland Browns with DeShone Kizer. Real talk, man. Like, DeShone Kizer was nowhere near ready to start in this league, man. He wasn't even ready to go out of college, in my opinion, man. Even his own freaking coach from Notre Dame said DeShone Kizer wasn't ready to come in the NFL. Excuse me. You see where he's at now? Probably not even playing. Probably even a backup or a third-string quarterback now, if lucky. That's because they didn't really take the time to develop DeShone Kizer the right way, Jackson. Then he got traded to Green Bay. You're behind Aaron Rodgers, but, did you learn anything? Probably not. Seriously. Like, I don't want this kid's career getting ruined because of this fucked up situation. I think this kid is going to shine somewhere, but he's not ready to start. This kid is at least a year or two away from being there with the right development starting, with the right development system, the right coaching and everything. Jalen Hurts could be a hell of a quarterback. I just don't think it's going to be here. And I hope they don't throw him into the wolves, man, like they did last year. Because if they do, this kid's career is going to be a dud. He's going to be DeShone Kizer if this kid gets thrown into the wolves again. And everybody's going to say, he can do this, he can do that. Oh, he's a rookie. You can't. Yeah, he's a rookie, but that shows the kid has a lot of development yet. He's not ready to start. He's made simple mistakes. Seriously. People have to really pay attention and everything. I looked at this footage of Jalen Hurts. His offensive line, perfect protection, gave him all this time. He leaves the pocket instead of waiting for somebody to get open 1-on-1. He runs out to try to float a ball to somebody, and he throws it in the double coverage, and he throws it right to the Dallas Cowboy defender. There was 3 Cowboy defenders in the end zone with the one eagle there. He throws it anyway. In 4 games, he's fumbled 10 times. It's just he needs a lot of development still. He's not ready yet to start, man. And people say, "Oh, how you know? How you know? How we know? How we know?" Dude, look at the fucking footage. He's not ready. He says the right things. He acts the right way. But he's not ready to be a starting quarterback yet. And like, I'm not hating on him. He's just not ready, in my opinion, to be a starting quarterback yet. He has a lot of development he has to go through still. That's why he was projected as a 3rd or 4th round draft pick. Guys that are joining the chat, you guys are welcome to comment and everything. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and everything. Football is not going to be the only thing I talk about on here. I actually am a gamer. I have my own Twitch channel. My Twitch name is in the link. I mean, in the homepage, my bio page. My Twitter is there too. You can follow me on Twitter at Drew Evo. My Twitch is Drew Evo 85. I'm a competitive gamer, you know. I used to play Madden semi-competitively, but I stopped. I'm a retired Madden player. I also do a podcast. I also am a co-host of a boxing podcast on Monday nights that is on here. Make sure you follow. Make sure you go sub to Shoeshine Boxing. I am on that chat. I am on that channel too. I'm actually co-host the Shoeshine podcast with Dave from the 408. Oh, what's up, Boxing MMA? I remember you, man. Welcome. So look up Shoeshine Boxing. The logo's probably gonna be a red boxing glove, and it's gonna have the Shoeshine logo on with if you look closely, with my name and Dave from the 408's name in it. Subscribe to that. We're on every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. We're also on Periscope until Periscope shuts down in March, by the way. But this channel is mostly going to be my sports talk. I'm going to have boxing talks on here sometimes. I'm going to have gaming content on here. I'm going to have unboxing of collectibles I get. I'm going to do reviews on movies, animes, comics, and books. This is my content that I want to bring out. So I'm upgraded. I have so it's gonna be more better as the more and more I do this. I'm gonna have a big video coming out for everybody here. I want everybody to keep a lookout for it. I don't want to get too much into it right now because I'm working on it right now, and I don't want to give too much of it up. So I'm just saying it's gonna be a documentary type of video, and I'm probably gonna be no more than 30 minutes long at most. Hopefully, I can do it shorter and get it done in a shorter time span, but it's gonna be no more than 30 minutes long. So hopefully, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Drew Evo, and you guys will find you can keep you updated on it. You can know when I go live on Twitch. When I go live with Dave from 408 on the Shoeshine and everything. So, but right now, like you see, I'm talking about the Eagles and everything, man. Like it's such a real messed up situation. But guys, that's really all I have to say about it. I believe if Carson Wentz is traded, they're a 4 to 5 win team for the next 5 to 7 years. I appreciate you, boxing MMA. And I agree, right? They are shit right now, man. They are. But if Carson Wentz comes back, is back, man. Carson Wentz, man, he comes back from this and he kills it. The Eagles are a playoff team, man. The Eagles are a 10 or 11 win team with Carson Wentz good, man. And I think the Eagles need to give this guy another chance. And I think the fan base and the Eagles team has to stop giving up on people after that one bad season. That they're damaged goods. Not everybody's gonna have every good season in their career, man. The best players don't really have every good season in their career. So you're like, I, I'm just being honest. I'm saying it from my point of view. Like, I got a lot of hate for the shit I say for my opinions about the Eagles situation and everything in Eagles groups and everything. I go live on those pages from my phone and talk. A lot of people agree with me. A lot of people don't on my views. Yep, he is. Yes, he is. So, like, it's just a real bad situation, unfortunately. So I really, this is like how bad could this be? Like, how worse can this get? This is gonna get worse, probably. I think this could, if we find out within the next week or two, we're not gonna trade him, Carson Wentz, I feel a lot better. I know we're trading Zach Ertz, so we're gonna probably cut him, but it's just a lot of shit that's not even figured out yet, and we're not gonna know. I think we need to know before the draft what the hell we're doing. So I just got a lot of bad feelings. I don't trust Howie Roseman to actually. People say, "Oh, he's at the sixth pick." There's really not a lot of chance he can fuck up. Yes, he can fuck up. So, but guys, I'm trying to get the hang of this YouTube shit, like editing videos and everything. Yeah, yeah. Zach Ertz is going. He's going soon. He's going to be going soon, unfortunately. But I'm trying to get the hang of editing videos, learning how to do it better, learning how to do it in general, so I can make this big video I want to make. Yeah, to help put this channel on the map. But I also have an obligation to help the Shoe Shine get our channel, because I am the co-host and everything. We gotta get that channel on the map too, man. We're on the Leaving the Ring network. Shout out to them. So it was boxing on this weekend, but we're not gonna talk about boxing in this video. I can't go. No. But guys, that's all I need. That's all I have to say about it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. There will be more content coming out. Don't worry. I want to thank the people that stopped by. I want to thank the people that's going to actually watch this hopefully soon. I want to try to get this video up to at least 25 likes. I appreciate it, man. I want to get this video. Oh shit. Yo, bro. Yo, I like this shit. I fucking like this shit. I didn't know I could do this shit, guys. I did not know I didn't know I could do this shit in this video. This is fucking awesome. Okay. I didn't know I could do this shit. Yo, this is some awesome shit. Everybody's like, yo, Drew, what the fuck you doing, man? This guy's excited because he could do this shit. You damn right I'm fucking excited. Yo, boxing MMA, you're gonna have your comment showed in this video. This shit gonna be nice. I didn't know this shit. Oh shit. I like this stream app, man. Yo, I love these. I like this shit. I didn't know I could do this shit on here, man. It's just some awesome shit, bro. It's some awesome fucking shit, bro. I'm liking this shit. Damn, somebody, please let me know. Damn, man, this is awesome. I'm liking this shit. You damn right. It's like a kid from a candy store, man. Find out all this fucking shit. I'm in the mood to eat some candy right now, man. I'm in the mood to get some Wolos, but it's like 11:30 at night here, man. I ain't gonna fucking going out now. I'm not walking no fucking Wawa. Fuck this shit. But yo, see, like at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. This is some good shit, man. I should have started doing this YouTube shit a long time ago, and put gameplay on here, man. But I got really didn't think I could do it, but now I'm fucking doing it now, right? This is a start, man. This is fucking awesome, I know. But make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on this channel, man. I really appreciate this, man. Everybody, have a good night, man. Share this video if you want. It's fucking awesome. Have a good night.